Hello guys, welcome to Amal Works first YouTube video. Today I'll be showing you guys how to run amaltools.com on your computer. And yeah, the reason I sound so down right now is because I've attempted to record this many times. We're in double-digit numbers now. Anyways, hopefully this will be a successful attempt. Let's get on with the video. Alright, so if you I'll just start with instructions. So to start, you need to navigate to this URL here. It's the GitHub page, which is hosting the code for the amaltools what do you call it, for the website, essentially the code behind the website. Alright, so let's begin. So once you're on this page, you need to go here and click on zip. I'm actually not sure if it looks like that for you guys. 1 second. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay, it looks the same. So yeah, go there and then click on zip. Click on zip and I'll download the zip file for the package. So once that's done, just click here and you can just drag it from here. Yeah, okay, it works. Just like make a copy to a location that you can like easily access and work with. So I just moved it to my desktop, and then now you need to open your favorite code editor. By the way, a bit late, but warning, this tutorial is highly technical, so if you don't have a computer or a laptop and you don't know how to use a command line interface such as PowerShell or Bash or whatever, like terminal, command prompt, if you don't know how to use any of those, then you should probably learn that before trying this out. And if you don't know how to use a code editor, then yeah, you might need to look at that. Anyways, for those who do, please continue watching. So now we need to open that folder we just copied. So here it is here. And then there's a warning, just click trust and continue. Yes, I trust blah blah blah. I actually didn't read the first one. I'll have to check back, see what that was, because that was kind of a new warning. Anyways, okay, once you've done that, what you need to do now is you need to have Python installed. If you don't have Python installed, please go do that now. If you do, continue. So if you have Python installed, you need to create something called a virtual environment. It basically creates like a container where you can install packages so that it wouldn't affect any packages that you have installed globally in your computer. So if you've been working with Python before, you might have installed some libraries or packages, and if you try and install other ones, there's some like conflicts with libraries. Some libraries require libraries with specific versions and so on. So this just makes the whole thing easier, and it whatever, it puts it in one place, it puts it together so it doesn't affect anything else. Okay, so to do that, you need to run this command, and then you need a name. Let's just call it myvenv. So it's like short for my virtual environment. So this is the path to the virtual environment, and just run that command. Takes a few seconds. Just close this. Alright, now that the virtual environment has been created, you need to navigate into it. So type in the path that you specified earlier here. You can actually name it anything you want. So mine's named myvenv.myvenv. So you do that, and then you go to type .myvenv/scripts/activate. So This part depends on your OS. I think Mac Mac OS and Linux, basically the Unix OSs. You need to. It's actually /bin/activate, something like that. But for on Windows, you run /scripts, and depending on if you're using PowerShell, you run activate.ps1. If you're using what's the other one called? Command prompt, you just do activate without the .ps1. So run that. So it shows that you're actively using it, the virtual environment, when there's like a green thing here. It might not be green, but when it has like the virtual environment name in brackets, so that means you're in the virtual environment. Now what you need to do is run pip r pip install -r dev requirements.txt. So this one, basically what this is doing is it's installing all these packages which I use for amaltools.com. So some of these packages do specific things, like for example this is the package I used for the tool I will not name, otherwise YouTube might shadow ban me. So this is the package I used, and then and this is like the main package that runs the whole backend for the server. It's basically the main package of amaltools.com. And as while this is installing, it might take a bit longer depending on if you've installed some of these packages before. So while this is installing, I'll just talk about why I took down amaltools.com. So the reason I did that was because basically the most popular tool on the website was it kind of broke essentially, and it wasn't working anymore, so I had to like remove that tool. And after I removed that tool, the visits on the website basically like went to basically like 0. So yeah, it kind of made the website not really worth it anymore, and fixing that tool would require quite a lot of effort, and yeah, it wasn't really generating any revenue as well. So yeah, I just had to like take it down. Anyways, okay, so now the packages have been installed. So what you need to run now is py manage.py make migrations miscellaneous. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that word, but yeah, basically what this does is it creates the models for this. It runs the SQL that creates the models for. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'll change this. I think there might be a problem. But okay, anyways, it runs the Python code, the Django code, let's just say specifically, which runs the SQL that creates the tables in the database. So you have to specify that. So you just run this, and you let it takes a few seconds. There you go. Once you run that, then what you need to run next is post recording edit. So I made a mistake with one of the files, the db underscore data.json file. So this is just me fixing that, or debugging and then fixing the issue. So you guys don't need to do any of this. You could just basically skip this part. Yeah. need to run py manage.py make migrations. No, migrate. Now you run migrate. This just loads those migrations you were making into the database. So this is actually the writing part. The other part was actually like loading it to write. So once you've done that, now you want to load this data. This data actually came from the previous, from the actual website. So these are like all the fields for the tools and so on that were on the website. So yeah. So you want to do py manage.py load data. So we'll be loading this data into the database, so you don't have to like fill all this stuff by yourself, and you have like sort of baseline for the tools that were there before. tb data.json. Alright, once that's done, you actually now just go to py manage.py run server. This runs a web server on your computer, and it allows you to like access amaltools.com. It's not really amaltools.com anymore, but it allows you to access the amaltools website from your very own computer. So if you click on that link, it takes you to this page here, and as you can see, you have amaltools.com, all the features and everything. But we're not done. There's more things you can do. So press Control C to close the web server, to cancel like the process. And what we're gonna do now is to sort of create a new tool, but not really. So we do py manage.py create super user. This allows you to use what's it called? Use Django's admin panel, and through this you can like change data on the database. So create super user, and it has like a login, so you need to create a admin user. So in this instance, I'm just gonna name it amalworks. The email, you could actually leave the email just blank and put like a password. I'll put amalworks again. Why not? I will warn you that the password is very weak, but just press yes and skip that. So once that's been created, you need to start up the server again. py manage.py on server, and then you can go to copy the URL and go to /admin, and it'll take you here. Ignore this; these are from previous projects. So amalworks token, and here you are on the admin page. So here you can see some of the stuff here. Oh, it's a bit, I don't know what's going on here. It's meant to show the latest one, but yeah. So here are the tools. You can edit any tools. This visit counter actually disabled it because it wasn't working properly, but yeah. So now, for example, the PDF merger tool is featured. You can unfeature it, and when you reload the page, it's no longer featured, and so on. So do stuff like that, and then you can add new tools if you want to, and there's a whole process. I'll leave you guys to figure all of that out. But then of course there's also some tools that probably I didn't get to releasing. For instance, this CSS inliner. It's a incomplete tool. I think like I had like issues like fully completing it and doing it properly, but yeah, I didn't finish that one, and there's a few others I didn't even put the link for. But yeah, that's how you run amaltools on your very own computer. Thank you guys, and see you in the next video. where I'll be doing some other stuff. I'm not sure yet, but we'll find out.